All right. Hello. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning, whenever you're watching this. This is Plant-Based Homestead, and I am Roderick Chappelle.
Plant-Based Homestead.
I am Plant-Based Homestead, yes.
Prepper.
And my name, Prepper, yes. And my name is Roderick Chappelle, and I got somebody in the background who is helping me today. You see I got a knife in my hand, which means we're doing what? We're making juices this morning. Oh, didn't mean to tell y'all what time of day it was. So in this episode, we're going to be talking about Jennifer has gotten sick, which she should never get sick because we live such a good, healthy lifestyle. But we haven't had any juice this week.
Making no juice. Now I can't live.
Which wouldn't be a bad thing because I got a whole bunch of insurance on them.
You know what?
Okay. So we're going to talk about getting sick before, during, and after SHTF. So cue the intro. Jennifer, cue the intro.
I'm looking for breakfast.
Cue the intro. Jackson, you ready? I want to thank Jackson this morning for our intro.
Okay.
Jackson.
Alrighty. You and Jack need to go somewhere.
So this morning, and it is kind of my fault that Jennifer's sick because I have not made any juices all week.
And people been sick at my job all week.
And people have been sick at her job all week. I just found it out this morning.
Now I got the damn death.
And now she
and I'm
has.
gonna die next week.
Now has a little crud, which is fine. You know, it's not going to kill her.
I might die.
So, another reason why I normally get up in the mornings and make what we call mucus busters, which consist of a pineapple, oranges, grapefruit. I don't think we have any grapes. Yeah, seriously.
If I need to go to the store real quick.
If you want to, you can go.
Alright.
So Jennifer's gonna ride and get some grapes, which is a good thing about, you know, being in the city before grid down, because you can just run and go get some things that you need on a whim. But we try to live such a good plant-based lifestyle that we never ever get sick. Since I've been living this lifestyle since January, I haven't had a cold. I've had a sniffle here and there, but a lot of times when you start doing fast, and you're detoxing, you'll get the sniffles, you'll get joint pains, things like that. So that's really the only time I've had like the crud since January. So it's great for just overall health, living this lifestyle, because you don't get sick that often. Now I've been able to get and keep off about 60 pounds. But I noticed I hit, a bottom and then started coming back up, which is fine. You got to rebuild your body. But sometimes, and I still have a food addiction, even though I'm eating better food, still have a food addiction. And a lot of times I just overeat still, even now, even though it's good food. I'll overeat on just stuff. It's just in my nature. But I think we all do that from time to time, which is, just the American way. We live and eat the SAD diet, standard American diet. And that has taught us to eat and consume and not eat nutrition. So when you're eating nutrition and you're eating things that are good, for your body, then you tend to get fuller faster. But because of the conditioning, you really don't know it. Or I really don't know it. I can't speak for anybody else. So this morning I'm making some juices. I asked Jennifer to get up and make me some rice because I can't really cook rice. I suck at cooking rice. And she's like, I'll make rice if you make juice this morning. I was like, oh, I didn't really want to make juice because I didn't. It's time consuming, even though I enjoy it. But it's just like anything else. If you get out of practice of doing something, then you get to the point where you don't want to do it. It just is what it is, y'all. So we're gonna talk about getting sick before and after, because of course when grid is down or if the collapse happens, WROL, you're not going to be able to get fresh fruits and veggies like we're getting unless you're growing them yourself, which is part of the reason why I got so many trees in my backyard, because I want to be able to have fresh fruits that grow on trees. And I think trees are easier to grow, in my opinion, than anything else, because once you get them going and once you get them in the ground, they really kind of take care of themselves. I mean, once you get a root system on a tree, it's going to, okay, babe. Once you get a root system on a tree, we don't kiss each other before we leave? Okay, the new stuff, huh? All right.
I mean, you way over here, you got your fans and stuff. You over here making juice, you with your people.
I'm just saying, you know, just leaving. Surprise guest appearance by none other than Heart Speak. Cue the intro of a Heart Speak. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so once a tree gets a root system and you relatively get some rain every now and then, I mean, because the root system goes so far down into the ground for a tree. I mean, I don't even water I don't water my trees that are in the ground. I don't need to. Matter of fact, I don't even really water my trees that are in the pots, because once a tree gets mature, it's really, I mean, you don't have to do anything with it. That's what's so beautiful, and it keeps producing over and over and over and over and over again. That is what's beautiful about having trees, and that's why I love trees, because they're easy, and you can spend money on a tree one time. Think about it like this. Okay, so like I have an apple tree in the backyard. It's a Gala apple, which is my favorite, and I think I paid like, I don't know, $50-$60 for it. It was, you know, it was probably 2 or 3 years old when I got it, which was cool. I really don't know how old it was, to be honest with you. It was new to me. But I put that joker in the ground, and every year it produces. And I don't have to do anything to it to help it produce. It just produces. So, you know, it was a one-time investment of, you know, $60. Now, we didn't have that many apples that came off of it this year. But, you know, every year we've consistently gotten fruit. You get, think about it. Let's say you had, you know, 10 trees, and, you know, you got them to the point where they were producing. Well, guess what? That's 10 items in your preps that are producing for you constantly, and that's a food system that you don't really have to cultivate, and you don't have to work, and you don't have to water and all that kind of crap. And it just keeps doing it over and over and over again, year after year after year after year. You know, and if you have a big enough space, you can have 100 trees. And if you're like me, you learn how to take cuttings from the tree to grow more trees. I mean, you could literally have an orchard that was 200, 300, 400 tree, you know, large or big. And that's, you know, and at that point in time, you're kind of self-sustaining, which is what we're all looking for. Well, a lot of us. I don't know what attracts people to this channel. Hopefully my craziness, which I know that's part of it. Y'all like the crazy that I do, which is fine. I mean, because I'm just gonna do it. That's just me. That's my personality. I've been called weird and kooky and crazy all my life. So I'm just glad you guys are here to appreciate it. I appreciate that you appreciate my craziness. But there's a method to the madness, you know. I'm just being me. You guys seem to like it, which is wonderful. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But my goal is to eventually get out the city, get me some land, and I'm gonna start just planting trees all over the place, you know. And don't get to the point where you can take something like this. Y'all see that? That's a seed. Don't get to the point where you can take a seed and actually learn how to grow your trees. That would be amazing. Because then, I mean, it's unlimited at that point. You know, you could take one tree, literally one tree, and grow that one tree into what? Hundreds, if not thousands. I mean, it depends on how hard you're willing to work and how long, you know, you have. Think about over a 20-year period of time. how many trees you could add to your orchard. You know, I mean, let's just say you have a plot of land, and it's an acre. I mean, that's pretty small, you know, for homesteading. Actually, I can't even say that because that's nice. An acre is a football field for those that don't know. So if you have your house, I mean, most city lots are less than a quarter acre. Then most city lots are like a tenth of an acre, which is nothing. So even if you use a tenth of an acre for your house and your yard around it, you still got 9/10 of an acre to grow things. That is a lot of space. And I know some people like, oh, you can't grow stuff so close together, because my mom was telling me that, oh, you can't grow your apples and your pear trees together and such and such and such. I got them jokers they're like touching each other. I mean, literally, they are like touching each other. Because I don't care, you know, if my apples taste like pears. Now, that's me. Now, you might, you know, because an apple and a pear taste alike to me anyway. So what difference does it make? I didn't understand that concept, but I don't buy into a bunch of, and I love my mother, but I don't buy into a bunch of that old school belief system, you know? Because my thing now is I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get it in, and I'm trying to get it to the point where, you know, I'm self-sustaining. And if I cross-pollinate and my galas taste like my Fijis, I don't really care. Food is food. To me, food is food in a crisis situation. Now, yes, while we can get it and while we're plant-based, we try to eat as much raw organic as possible. Okay. However, my preps are what they are. I buy things that are cheap for my preps. It's like yesterday. I don't know if y'all saw. Oh, I didn't post a video. That's what it is. I need to do some editing on that one. I did some shopping yesterday, and I went out and spent less than $13, like $12.82, I think. And I bought like, oh my God, I must have gotten literally like almost 30 cans of canned goods. 2 boxes of mashed potatoes and two bottles in a glass bottles of pasta of marinara sauce, pizza sauce, spaghetti sauce. And I was like, man, this is a good haul right here. So I did a little video in the store. I just got to put everything together for you guys. And one thing I've noticed since I've started editing, because I didn't know anything. I didn't know the first thing about editing. And when y'all see my videos, y'all probably say the same thing now. He still don't know the first thing about editing, which is fine. But I'm learning editing now. So as I'm out and I'm doing things, I'm doing some quick videos, throwing some things together, and then later on, I'll edit them and put them up. It takes much longer to do it that way. And I applaud these YouTubers, these professionals. They have these productions. I mean, it's like this girl I follow. Her name is Lizzie, something like that. She has amazing productions. This other girl, what is her name? Oh man, she does like her stuff is like a movie. I mean, it's so amazing. And I've been amazed by that stuff. But that's not this channel. This channel is nitty gritty, down and dirty. And y'all wouldn't be here if y'all was looking for all the theatrics. I know that. So I can appreciate you guys for just wanting the truth and the knowledge that that we give on this channel. Don't forget, we have a giveaway that we're gonna be doing today at 5 p.m. Eastern. So if you haven't registered, go into our first 100 subscribers video. Make sure you hit, type in congratulations so you can be registered to enter into the drawing. I think you guys are gonna like the giveaway. Like I said before, we are a new channel. We're not monetized yet. We're not making any money, but I did want to do something in appreciation and thanks for you being here. And I know it's only going to one person, but a lot of times, and I've learned in life, a lot of times it is truly the thought that counts. And I think you guys can appreciate us just thinking about our subscribers to the point where we even are going to do something like that. And by no means are we wealthy. We do okay. We haven't always been here. We do okay. I really like that. Yeah, I'm not gonna use that orange. I only like doing the best of the best. If I have a piece of fruit that's a little soft or doesn't really smell quite right, I just throw it in the composting bin. I don't have time to, because we live in an abundance. We truly live in an abundance. We live in an abundance world. We live in an abundance neighborhood. And I truly believe in abundance. And I used to not be that way. I used to be, oh my God, we are so poor. We're dirt poor, blah, blah, blah. Nah. Gotta live in abundance, baby. So that's where we are now. So we're going to be doing the giveaway today at 5. I'm really, truly excited. It's just something about this particular orange I don't really like. I mean, it smells okay, but I have Jennifer tell you, I have a nose like a bloodhound. And I think I get on her nerves every now and then because she's like, I don't smell what you're smelling, but if I smell the faintest of anything, I'm like, nope, that's not happening. Especially things that we're eating. I'm gonna show you something else that I have that you guys may. I got this little doohickey right here that holds the dishwashing liquid inside, and I'm able to quickly and easily clean whatever item I'm using. So maybe something you want to incorporate into your lifestyle. That way, it prevents me from having to run a whole entire sink full of dishwashing, the liquid and all that kind of crap. I just turn the water on, rinse it, and wash it right here with this little doohickey that has the soap already in it. So as we wait for Jennifer to get back with some grapes, let's talk real quickly about Dorian and what's about to happen in Florida today. It looks like Florida's coast is going to be hit with a category 4, and anyone living on any coast, that's always a possibility, because of course hurricanes come from the ocean and they strike land. Now, if you live other places, you got other challenges, earthquakes and tornadoes and thunderstorms and volcanoes if you even live close to those. But this is those people that live in Florida. The stuff is about to hit the fan for them, okay? And this is what we prep for. We prep for when situations call for stuff hitting the fan. So let this be a lesson learned for us, for these folks in Florida, because trust me, there's some people in Florida that's about to go through some things. And it's about to suck for them. It's going to suck in a major, major way. Y'all hold on a second. Well, don't hold on. Stay there. Don't go anywhere. Just got to grab my juicer. So, it's going to be wide ranges of power outages. I saw lines for gas already that were just, I don't know, 100 car deep, maybe. They were so deep up in that gas station trying to get gas. They even had to have police there as security, which is normal because, when people go through crisis situations, some folks get impatient. Some people get, some people start bullying other people. And, nobody's moving fast enough for anybody. And I was happy to see that that the local authorities were there. I'm also happy to see that people are evacuating early instead of waiting till the last moment. So it looks like Jennifer's back. I don't see anything in her hand, so maybe they didn't have any grapes this morning. So I always take you guys up right to the point where we're about to.
Smoky in here.
Smoky what?
It's smoky. Is that just the fruit in the air?
I didn't tell y'all before I'm married to a crazy person.
My grapes have no seeds.
Oh, that sucks. I always try.
Guess what you are?
What's that, avocados?
From Mexico.
Oh, wow. Oh, Jennifer got these huge GMO grapes this morning. Look at these grapes, y'all. Look how big these grapes are. Y'all know these are not real grapes.
Look, got the grapes in here.
They were grown in a freaking factory somewhere. I mean, in a test tube somewhere. Grapes don't naturally get this big. Plus, they don't have any seeds. So the way you know that you're eating real fruits, if your fruit has seeds in it, good to go. Non-seeded fruits, yeah, that's GMO, guaranteed. But you got to do what you got to do. So I don't want people who are raw vegans to watch my channel and be like, oh, he don't know what he's talking about. He said he's a plant-based. Yes, I know what I'm talking about. I know. Jesus. You guys just so crazy sometimes. Y'all want to see me juice? Normally I turn the video off, but since we're here, let's go on and do some juicing. It's going to take about 2-3 minutes. It takes 55 minutes to cut it up. It takes 2 minutes to juice it.
That's because it's like 14,000 pounds of stuff reduced to 32 ounces.
That's about true. I don't know if y'all heard Jennifer, but Jennifer said it's like 14,000 pounds of stuff reduced to 32 ounces. Actually, this is probably going to make about 100 ounces of juice because I got a whole bunch of oranges in here. And I did 2 grapefruits. I did a full pineapple. It's going to be good, I can tell you that. Last Sunday I made one. It was too grapefruity, if that makes any sense. And I'm sure that's loud to you guys. But y'all wanted to see it, so here you go. You're seeing it. And the reason I turned the machine off, I'm gonna show y'all. Okay, this is my ceiling. Yes. Can y'all see those spots? The reason why I turned the machine off is because before I used to leave the machine running and fruit would splatter everywhere all the way up to the ceiling. So I don't juice that way anymore. I turn it off and then turn it back on. So if you're juicing and you're having that problem, that's a simple solution right there. Turn the machine on. And this is the, before anybody asks, this is the Breville Cold Fountain Plus. It is a centrifugal juicer. I don't have a cold press juicer or I forgot what those are called. They're much better and they're much more expensive. Like I told you guys, we prep on a budget. We eat plant-based on a budget. We do everything on a budget, which drives Jennifer crazy because Jennifer's rich. I'm not. Jennifer comes from a long line of family that are descendants of George Washington. I come from a long line of descendants.
We are not. We are descendants
that were
of
slaves.
Martha Washington's first husband who owned 3/4.
Hold on, I'm gonna let her tell y'all that again because that's information I didn't know. Come closer to the mic. Who is it? You gotta come close to the mic.
Martha Washington. George Washington's wife was married before she met him. He got his money from her. We are descendants of her first husband who owned 3/4 of Virginia.
Well, why the hell we don't own nothing?
Because we was the black people. We are descendants of his, well, no, I mean for real, like Martha, her first husband had a son with one of the slaves. They called him Black. He loved that boy. He really did. So, black people don't like that.
That's true. Okay, so there you have it.
But all my family got money.
That's true. I married into a family full of money, but they stingy. They don't give you nothing. They don't give you stuff hitting the fan.
They just want you to earn it.
That's true. Now, I can't say that because Jennifer's family has helped us immensely. And several of them have given us, they've given us things that, oh God, especially your sister and Cheryl and Shelton, even Lee and Monica, you know, they've given us things that have really truly blessed us along the way. I'm talking about vehicles, large cash sums. To us, $1,000 is large. To anybody, $1,000 is large. I don't care how much money you got. And it has helped. And it has helped us get to the point where We both have what, 800 credit scores? I mean, we worked hard for it. Now we work.
But that's the whole point. They don't mind helping as long as you work.
As long as you're working, yeah. And we don't mind helping people as long as they're working. That's like people in our lives, you know. People call us all the time. Hey, can I borrow? Can I this? And a lot of times the answer is no, because we don't believe in putting our seed in bad ground. Now, when you're juicing the core of the pineapple, you have to put it on the high speeds because that core is kind of rough. And I always juice the grapes last because I juice the stem and everything. And when you do that, it's gonna clog up the machine. But I always do that last. You all right?
I didn't know you.
So a lot of things you don't know about me, honey. You also didn't know I was a sex symbol, so you know.
You a sex symbol?
Yes.
When did that happen?
I'm voted Plant-Based Homestead Preppers Magazine most sexiest men alive.
Oh.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know. Well, congratulations.
Thank you. And thank y'all for voting. I appreciate that. Yeah, we made 70, we made almost 80 ounces of juice this morning. I guess that's 80. That's full. It's not bad. What is that? That's good. That's what we made this morning. Made a full picture. And Jennifer's gone out and brought some random good tasting cereal in here. I'm not a cereal person. She's the cereal person.
It's cashew.
I don't know what that is. Sounds Japanese.
It's organic. Like, look at the ingredients. Read the ingredients in me.
Baby, I am like busy. Why don't you read it? I can't even read.
You the homestead prepping people.
You wear some. Give me a thing.
What? Hold on. Read the ingredients. Look.
Whole grain wheat. Cane sugar. Cinnamon. Natural flavor. Organic. Contains wheat.
They all got asterisks next to them because it's organic. Oh, like there's no other list of ingredients with all of the B27, 15% of red, 25.
That's another thing. When you're reading labels, if you can't understand what's on the label, probably shouldn't eat that. Okay. If it doesn't say grape, it's probably not the best for you. Okay. If it doesn't say whole grain, oh, y'all can't see me pour, can you? Y'all can't see me pour. So the picture actually kind of strains it for you, or it keeps the foam out. A lot of it, you still gonna get some foam. And I can't give y'all this recipe because I was just cutting up fruit. I don't even know how much I used. I just want to use enough where we can have, you know, 2 full 32 ounces. That's really what I was looking for. And bam, and we still have some left over. So I used a whole bag of oranges and 2 grapefruits and a whole pineapple and a stem of grapes. There's your recipe. All right, so if you've made it through all this, all the way to the end, congratulations, because this has been a 28 minute long video. I appreciate you for being here, and if you have not subscribed, and I forgot to smack y'all. Oh my God, I haven't smacked y'all in so long, and I'm not going this morning. But remember, later on today, we're doing our giveaway, and Jennifer came up with a really cool gift prize. You want to tell them now, or you want to tell them later? She doesn't remember, so we'll talk about it later. All right, take care, y'all.